Hi, thank you for purchasing the Wise Guys calendars. My name is Steven, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to install the calendar events into your Google Calendar using Windows. Now, if you're using a different machine or if you're using the Windows calendar on Windows, don't watch this video, that's a different tutorial. But if you are using Google as your primary calendar for all of your events, keep watching, watch all the way through, make sure you understand all of the steps, and then go ahead and do the installation yourself. Okay, so we'll begin. You can see here I've got the confirmation email pulled up after purchasing the calendars, but we're actually going to start by downloading the individual files. So you can see here under the product downloads, you've got planetary, lunation, and moon void, of course. These are 3 different calendar files. So if I click this one, it's going to download it, and then lunation, and then moon void, of course. And now we've got all 3 of these files in our downloads here on the computer. And so next we're going to go into a new tab. I'm using Chrome here, so it might look a little bit different if you're in Edge or Firefox. But I've got my calendar.google.com pulled up, so you can see the calendar interface here in the browser. And you can see here on the left I've got a few different calendars. A calendar is a collection of events. So I've got personal events, birthdays, tasks, and work. But I actually want all of the Wise Guys events to go into their own calendar. This is extremely important. If you add the events into one of your existing calendars, it makes them very difficult to update if we send you an updated file. So we're going to start by creating a new calendar. And that's the plus button right here under Other Calendars. So you click that and then Create New Calendar. And I'm just going to call it Wise Guys. Click Create, and that's going to go ahead and create the calendar. And then once it's done, we're going to go over here on the left to import and export. And then I'll select the file from my computer. I'm going to go into downloads, and then let's start with the planetary. So I'll open that up. And here's very important to note, it's going to automatically add the file, all the events in the file, to one of your existing calendars. So you want to make sure to select the Wise Guys calendar here before you click the import button. It's extremely important you do this step. So we'll click import. It'll take just a second. And if it's successful, we should see, imported 346 events. Great. Now we'll repeat this process for the other 2 files, the moon void, of course. Make sure you add it to Wise Guys. You'll have to select that every time. Import. Good, 151 events. And then lunation. Open that up. Select the Wise Guys and import. Okay, and then once all the events are in there, we can go back to the calendar and we'll go here to January of 2024. And as you can see here, we've got all the Wise Guys events have now been added to the Wise Guys calendar. See that over here on the left-hand side. And if we want to hide the Wise Guys events, you just click this little checkbox next to it, and that'll just turn them off briefly. And then if you want to see only the Wise Guys events, you can uncheck all of your other calendars and just see the Wise Guys events there if you want to focus on that. So one more thing, if we do update the calendar, which we do sometimes, if you find a discrepancy or a typo, please email us, let us know. And then if we send you updated calendar files, you can remove all of the outdated events just by deleting the Wise Guys calendar. So to do that, you'll click these 3 dots next to Wise Guys, go to Settings and Sharing, scroll all the way down to the bottom, then click Delete right here, permanently delete, and that's going to take a couple of seconds to do this, but that's going to delete all of the Wise Guys events from your calendars. It'll just remove it completely. And if you receive updated files from us, it's very easy. You just follow the steps in this tutorial again. You'll click Add Calendar, create a new calendar, name it Wise Guys. Again, create that, and then just add the events into that calendar the same way we did today from the new files. Okay, well, I hope that makes sense. If anything doesn't, if you have any questions, just feel free to email us. and we hope you have a great year. Thank you for watching.